What's up, you guys? Kevin Buddy over here, and welcome back to Video File Freak. And today, I'm going to do my intake and my thoughts on this guy. This guy is the InFocus IN3118HD. What's my intake? All the movies. I'm going to tell you guys the specifications on it. And what movies I actually watched on here, and what's my thoughts about it, having it for a couple of months. It's almost like a whole year. Technically, it's almost a whole year. So I'm going to tell you guys my intake on it. So, I got the specifications right here. I'm going to get my glasses, because I'm half blind. I'm fully blind, but I'm half blind. So, right here, what's projecting right now is the InFocus IN3118HD projector. This is a 1080p conference room projector. Keep that in mind, conference room projector versus home theater. There's a big difference between the two, and I will explain why. So, it is made by InFocus. It was manufactured in November 2011, and it's been discontinued in 2014. So it had a rough 3 to 4 years of its manufacturing life cycle. And the warranty is 2 years, which not Optima, InFocus, 2 years, that's actually pretty good. So you can actually buy this specific projector on Amazon or any of your projector warehouses for $1,299. It's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. Yeah, let me take my glasses off because. So I mean, it's not that terrible. Now I have the lights on because I'm going to show you. So this is what it looks like with the lights on. Not terrible. It's not that bad, but you know, this is better than a home theater projector, because home theater projectors are kind of at the max at like 1,100, 1,200 lumens, somewhere around there. They're probably higher ones now, but back in this time, that was actually the max. This is 33,000 lumens. So let me go through the specifications for you guys, so you guys can actually know what this baby's all about. So the brightness for the ANSI lumens is 3600 lumens ANSI lumens, but I have it on eco mode, so it's 3000 lumens. But this is how much that the projector had now. So the projector right now has 1,186 hours on the bulb. It's a true 1080p projector, so that is what it's intaking, 60 hertz. There's the firmware, who the hell cares, and HDMI 1. But there's 2 HDMIs if you guys saw my unboxing. So that is how many hours this projector has on it. And I bought it with 1,170, I don't know, I forgot. But yeah, I mean, I did not use 1,180 something hours on it, but so. The brightness, again, is 3600 lumen, ANSI lumens. That's with full brightness, and with the eco mode is 3000 lumens. The native resolution is 1920 by 1080, so 1920 across, 1080 up, as you guys should know how to calculate your resolutions. And the aspect ratio is 16:9, so this is a 16:9 aspect ratio, so 16:9 widescreen. The contrast ratio, it is kind of depressing on this. And I'm going to tell you, 3,000 to 1 contrast ratio. Yeah, you don't really see that many blacks on it, huh? That motherfucker right there looks gray. So, 3,000 to 1 contrast ratio. It is a conference room projector, so contrast ratio doesn't really matter. But you want to watch a movie, kind of does matter. Let's see, we have now it is a DLP projector, so it has a 0.70 inch DLP chip times 1, so there's only one DLP chip. Most projectors on the market for home theater and conference and data projectors, they only use 1-chip DLP. So you want to get to the 3-chip DLPs, you will have to go to the professionals. The professionals like Barco and all those other brands. The color wheel is 5 segments, so it has red, green, blue, and then there's 2 other colors. I know one of them is white. I don't know what the other one is. So, yeah. And the speed on the color wheel is 3 times. So 3 times, so whenever it rolls 3 times, you're going to see that color. So 3 times, 1, 2, 3 with the red, 1, 2, 3 for the green, 1, 2, 3 for the blue. You guys get it. So that is 3 times speed. So that's 3 times speed is pretty good. I saw a fly. 3 times speed is really good. Most of them have 5 times speed or a little bit higher. 3 times speed at this caliber is not that terrible. The color processing is 8 bits. That's technically for all projectors out there in the projector world. They're all 8 bits. Spear me wrong. Tell me in the comment section, but I believe the ones I see and the one that I own throughout the years, they're all 8-bit projectors. The video modes, 1080p at 60 Hz is what this is throwing out right now. 60 frames per second also. 1080i, 720p, 576p, 576i, 480p, and 480i. Now, I'm going to tell you guys something. If you're going to throw a 576p or 576i or 480p and 480i signal into this thing, you're going to be quite disappointed. I'm just going to let you guys know, this is a 1080p projector, so you're going to throw a standard definition signal in there, it's not going to look that great. And the data mode, so the data mode is its max resolution that I could take through VGA or HDMI. 1920 by 1200, so that is full high definition plus. There's other names to this resolution. There is WUXGA and there's other manufacturers give it a different name, but majority of the manufacturers call it Full HD Plus, FHD Plus. So there's so many names to that resolution, but the main one is WUXGA, but most manufacturers always say Full HD Plus, FHD Plus. I don't know why, it has 2 names for it. The lamp type, it is 280 watts UHP bulb, so 280 watts. It's not throwing 280 watts right now because I have it on eco mode, but if I have this on bright mode, that is a full 280 watts of power. So the lamp life will be 3,000 hours on full brightness, but 4,000 hours on eco mode. So I still have a lot of hours on this projector. So right now it's on eco mode, which is on silent mode. I don't know what InFocus really calls it, but it's on eco mode. So it's 4,000 hours. So I have like I said, I have a lot of hours on this projector to go. I don't watch movies all the time on my projectors. It's only on special occasions. There's something on Netflix that I want to watch, or there's something on YouTube, because sometimes I do watch movies on YouTube. If there's a movie on YouTube that I want to watch, that's a whole different story. Then I whip out my projectors. But for the most of the time, I use my TV to watch TV. But you can use your projector as a primary TV, which is like, I'll explain that in another video why it's better to use a projector over a TV. I'll let you guys know that. The included lens, it is 1.2x manual zoom and manual focus. So there is no automatic zoom, there is no automatic focus. It's kind of suspected to be, in 2010 or 2011, it's kind of suspected that there's no such thing as those type of features. Only when you get to the higher ups. Now, with laser TVs and laser projectors and all that other stuff, they actually implemented manual zoom. Automatic zoom and automatic focus. But for projectors like this, it's always manual. No optional lens. So the lens is what you have on the projector, is the lens that's going to be shining on the screen or the wall. So you can't swap out the lens. Again, you want that feature, you have to spend $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, $9,000, or probably $100,000 if you're a professional. Yeah, I mean, I wish it has like a different, I could put in a different lens and then get a bigger screen out of it, but it's not going to happen. No lens shift. No lens shift in this projector, so you have to center it and keystone it. Ugh, you know, you always want lens shift because it makes it a lot easier. Like if I had this projector in the side of the room, I can use that lens shift to move the image where I want, up and down and vertically. Most home theater projectors have that. Conference room projectors, not so much. You're not going to see that. You're not going to see that feature in conference room projectors. But for home theater, like Epson's and all these other brands, BenQ, I didn't know that InFocus actually makes home theater projectors, but they do. You want that lens shift. It's not going to degrade the picture quality. It's just going to move the lens up and down, side to side, so you can get it on the screen or on the wall as you want when it's offset. This does not have that. It's a conference room projector, so conference room projectors, they don't have lens shift. Probably the 2025, 2026 models do, but back when this was manufactured, there's no such thing as lens shift. So, you know, you gotta pick your poison. You know, you have to set this up right and leave it and not touch it. So, I mean, that's just how it goes. The throw distance for this is 3.3 inches to 32.8 inches. And if you go on projectorcentral.com, you can do that calculate throw distance. I don't know how big this screen is. It looks like 100 inch, but it's not 100 inch. There's no way this is a 100 inch screen. Like, there is no way that this is no, this is not a 100 inch screen. I used to have a 100 inch screen. This is not 100. This is probably in the 90s. So the image size that this projector could project is 22.66 inches to 282 inches. 282 inches. That's almost 300 inches. Would I take this outside and throw it against the side of my house to get a 300 inch screen? No, because you're gonna lose brightness and the pixels are going to be so huge that the 1080p, it's not going to look that great. But if you had a 4K projector and then you throw it outside, that's a whole different story. But for 1080p and lower, I think this is the max it could go. This is the max that I'll take it. Like, I'm not going to experiment this thing for 300 inch screen on the side of the wall. Not going to happen. Alright, and digital keystone. So digital keystone is up and down, like this. There is no side to side. I know the Epsons, you can actually put one projector in the side of the room, and then there's a lever on the top where it can actually fix it horizontally. This is only vertically, so you know it's that. Now, keystoning, not really a smart idea when it comes to setting up projectors, because you will actually lose the resolution of that projector if you use digital keystoning. For me, for my purpose, I have to use digital keystoning because of this stupid thing over here. So, yeah, you gotta, from my standpoint, I have to use digital keystone. I have the projector up a little bit. I have the back leg twist it up a little bit so it can center itself, because apparently my cabinet's kind of slanted. Up, off to the side and the back, and then the projector will automatically keystone it so it can be square. And I don't know why this piece of shit does that. Come on. So, keystoning is only like this. So, just to let you guys know. No signal. Come on, buddy. I fixed it. So, yeah, vertical keystone. It's not the greatest. You will lose the pixels on either side of the screen. So, you buy a 1080p projector, but you use keystone. It's not really 1080p anymore, but if I drop this and then do it the right way, I'll have the full 1080p. So yeah, digital keystone, just stay away from that. Okay, if you really need to use it, use it. Like my standpoint, I have to use it, but try to avoid that. The weight on the projector is 8.2 pounds. So 8.2 pounds for a 1080p projector with a lamp and, you know, DOP and all this other stuff. EV is not that bad, but it's not the great, but it's not that bad. There's lighter weight projectors, but this one is not that bad. Okay. The noise, not the audio, the fan. The audible noise is 35 dB on full mode and 30 dB on eco mode. So this is eco right now. I'm going to be quiet so you guys can actually hear the fan. It's not that bad. Knowing that I always crank up my soundbar all the way up to the max so I don't hear the damn thing, but I mean you can hear it. But it's not distracting. Now the speaker is another one. It has one internal speaker. Most projectors at this caliber only has one speaker. And that one speaker, what do you guys think? 1 watts, 2 watts, 0.5 watts? No. This projector has a 5.0 watts. Only 5 watts. Now if you actually think about it, most projectors now don't really have speakers built into it. Well, I'm lying. Most of them always do. But home theater projectors don't really have speakers built into it because it's a home theater projector. They suspect you to have a humongous setup. But for a conference room projector, 5.5 watts. That's kind of like the same watts as my LG TV. I mean, my LG TV is 10 watts. It could do 5. This thing could do 5. So, yeah, I mean, this thing is actually pretty damn loud. 5 watts. It may be low, but for something like this, it's actually pretty loud. Now, if you're going to have a big screen like this, I suspect you to get a sound bar. Anything, well, not a projector like this, because probably you guys have the Optima UHD and, you know, all these other brands like BenQ, all these other brands. But if you're going to have a screen this big, I suspect you guys to have a soundbar or some sort of audio source. You don't want to listen to movies through the projector's speakers, because if the projector speaker is really, really tinny, it's going to make the screen look smaller than it actually is. So that's why they always recommend you to buy a soundbar or a dedicated AV rig. The power is 355 watts, 100 volts, 240, multi-voltage system. And yeah, the connection, if you guys see my unboxing, and yeah, you guys know what the connection is in the back. So that is the specifications for you guys. My intake on it, it is not that bad from my standpoint. For what I wanted, it is not that bad. I'm going to turn off the lights right now. So it is not that bad. This projector is actually not that bad. From my standpoint of view, remember, this projector is not for everybody, but from my standpoint of view, this actually works. This actually does work. I'm not going to beat around in the bush saying that, oh, this is the best projector in the world. It's not. It's not. It's not the greatest thing in the world. You know, it's not going to beat the pants off any other projector in the world. It just works. That's all I care about. It actually does just work. The reason why I bought this projector is because, number one, it's 1080p. Most of my projectors I have is 720p. This is my top of the line 1080p. So 1080p looks great on here. Let me do this. Okay, yeah, it's on 1080p. Okay, cool. So 1080p is not that bad from my standpoint of view. Now, you want to get a screen. When it comes to projectors, you want to get a screen. I'm not going to put a screen up because, number one, this is not my house. We're only renting this house, and I'm not putting holes in the walls. Number two, I only use this projector occasionally. I don't use this projector all the time. Like I said, I only use my projector when it comes to movies and a little bit of YouTube here and there, but mostly for movies. So for my movie collection, I mean, you know, most of them is all Blu-ray. Blu-ray is 1080p. This is 1080p. Got a PS3 to play Blu-ray movies, so this is actually adequate for what I want. Let me try a different. Now the black levels is not going to be that great. Like I said, 1,301 contrast ratio. You're not going to suspect it to be that great. I'm trying to find the black one. Dark Aquarium. Okay, cool. Alright, buddy. I don't care. Now, here it is. Ready? Yeah. It may look good on the camera. I don't know. I'm going to go check if it actually does look good on the camera. It looks like shit on the camera. This is not dark. Now, if I turn on the lights, then you're gonna be so screwed. It's gone. It's gone. Like it's you can't see shit. If I switch it back over here, and then it's just, but yeah. What more can I say about it? It's just, it works for what I want. It's big enough. It's great. Oh, here it is. This is the one I'm looking for, the color palette. Well, trippy. Yeah, 10-hour colorful trippy screensaver. So this is the same screensaver that I use for my Optima. Turn off the light. Let you guys see it in action. That didn't sound right. That's new. Hold on. Are all my projectors breaking nowadays? No, it's fine. Wow, that was actually weird. It's like going back to the 90s with the, whatever the hell just happened there. Hopefully this thing is not breaking. Yeah, let me stand back so you guys can actually take a look at it. I know there's a blue one over here somewhere, but I'm not going to look for it. Wow, that was weird. What the hell happened there? Alright guys, so there you go. 23 minutes on my intake on the InFocus IN3118HD. Now, the movies I watched this already is technically everything in my collection. Well, I did say that some of the movies on there I did not watch yet, but for the most part, I technically watched everything in my collection on this projector. And for what, again, for what I want and my needs on this guy, it works. I mean, I bought this used. I don't know what happened there. That kind of creeped me the hell out. Actually, it was kind of cool because it brought me back to the 90s mode with analog. But yeah, that kind of creeped me out. Hopefully that will never do it again. Yeah, from my standpoint and what I want it for, it actually works. It's nice. It's bright. So I can open up my blinds again and then I can watch some content on here. But the majority of the time I use my TV. But for special occasions, if there's a movie on Netflix I want to watch, or if I want to watch, I don't know, anything in my collection, anything with Blu-ray, not DVD. DVD's 480p. Like I said, you don't want to throw 480p content in this projector. You can, but it's not going to look that great. Any of my Blu-rays, like, I don't know, for an example, Evil Dead Rise. This thing will actually work great for Evil Dead Rise because first off, it's Blu-ray. Now when it comes to the dark scenes and stuff like that, with that many contrast ratio, it's not that dark. Kinda sucks. It's not dark. You know, it's not like the Optima where it's 23,000 to 1 contrast ratio, or it's not like the LG where it's 100,000 to 1 contrast ratio. It's not that great, but at the same time, it does its job. And this is a big screen. My 43 versus this is a ginormous screen. This is, again, this probably is like 90 something inches, because I cannot reach. Yeah, that's not 100 inches, I can tell you that. I know what a 100 inch looks like. I used to have it, but this is not 100. This is probably 90 something. But anyway, you guys, that's it. That's the video that I wanted to show you guys. Yeah, I enjoy using this thing. Never had any problems until what the hell that was. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have any issues with this projector. It just works. It just works for what my needs is. You know, kick back and watching a movie in my room. My bed's right here. And that's my projected screen. It's not a screen. I'm projecting onto a wall, which is not the greatest idea in the world, but it does get the job done. And I'm not complaining about it. So, yeah. That is it. That is it. So, I hope you guys enjoy this little video. Let me see if I can do one more thing here. Make sure it's in 1080p. 1080p, 60 FPS. So, there you go, you guys. I hope this is informative. I really wanted to do this video for a while. As you guys saw from my last video, hooking up the HDMI to VGA converter, plugging into the Optima PT100, I thought it would work, but it does not work because, like I said in that video, that PT100 can only do 1024 by 768 video mode, so that's its max mode. That's the reason why it didn't work. But for this, everything works on it, besides 4K. I don't really give a shit about 4K. I have a 4K TV, I have 4K Blu-rays, but for the most part, I'm just 1080p it works. I'm not complaining about it. So, there you go, you guys. That is the InFocus IN3118HD. And then that's my intake on it. My thoughts, the specifications, all in one video without editing. Good. Now I'm done. Alright guys, I'm going to watch some content and I'm going to enjoy my 90, probably 95, 96 inch. Yeah, about there. That looks like a purple booger. So, that's it. I'll see you guys on the next video. That's not really red. The Optimum makes a better red than that. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna watch some content. See you guys on the next one.